guys, you're welcome to another exciting edition of Tech Gist. And today on the show, Musa and I are going to be talking about virtual reality. You see all those that they used to do, they wear one big glass. Now I'll be doing poo poo, poo poo, poo, poo poo, poo.
It's actually a headset.
It's what?
It's
The
a
people
headset.
that went to
It's a
school,
headset.
headset. Me, I don't know. I don't know that they used to wear one big thing. We'll be right back with more details after this short break. Make sure you stay with us.
Welcome back, guys, and this is still Tech Gist.
Yeah.
My name is Musa Mo, and this is Stephanie Ronald.
Yeah.
So on today's episode, like Stephanie had rightly said, we'll be talking about virtual reality, VR. So I know virtual reality could sound like a big deal to some people.
It's a big word, not even a big, it's a big word. What is, there's virtual. Okay, maybe we'll know what reality is. What is virtual?
Okay, well, you know, when we started this show, we told them that we're going to be breaking down everything.
Exactly. So let me
we're going
ask
to
like
break
somebody
it
else,
down.
what is virtual?
Now, virtual refers to something that's not physically existing, but made to appear real by software.
Whoa!
You get-
I think the
so-
Musa school fees is complete. It's now that I don't know where Jermaine went to.
to.
It's something that has made, it's something that is virtual, meaning that it is existing in a particular,
Environment.
Environment.
That's not real. That's not
but it's
real.
existing.
Yeah.
Do you get so?
So it's made
And
to
that
feel
environment could be a software, it could be
Yeah,
an
software.
internet or whatever, right?
Yeah, the internet is actually a virtual space.
Yeah, because it's made to look like it's existing,
Yeah, like you
but
feel like-
you know, you get the English I'm trying to join together.
Yeah,
So the one we see something is a virtual reality, meaning that we've brought that thing that is seemingly existing in a software,
to make it feel real.
yeah, to bring it to your normal environment,
Yeah.
to make it, you know, it's like you're us taking 10-10 that you used to play, or sorry, police and gun, police and thief, police and thief to the virtual space.
Yeah.
So right now you don't need to have friends to play police and thief,
you can just
use
get
the
into
software.
the virtual environment and you play it.
and then you play.
So basically, VR, virtual reality, refers to the use of technology
Yeah.
to create a
Positive.
simulated environment, all right, which can now be explored or enjoyed in 360 degrees.
So it cannot be 180. It has to be 360.
No, 360 now. No, 360 is full, so everything has
You
to.
can turn up,
Hey,
can
180
turn
is like a
everywhere.
straight line now.
But can you see your back?
You should be able to see your back, yeah, depending on what that environment is actually about.
Okay.
Because there are different environments in the VR space,
Okay.
you know.
So if you're watching us now and you've ever experienced, you know, you've ever used a VR, I haven't. Funny
Really?
enough, like in my old age, in this age
You're
of
not
mine.
old now, you're serious.
I'm old though. I've not used VR before. I'm ashamed to say it, but just if you have used VR, you can drop a comment on the comment section and tell us what your experience was, your very first time. How was it? Was it a
Yeah.
game and all of those things? We would like to hear from you.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people feel like VR, it's only for gaming because that's like
Yeah, well, people
the
hear virtual
main
reality,
thing.
that's what they feel.
And people feel like it just happened. Musa,
No,
what's
no,
up?
no, no, no. VR has actually been existing since the 1960s, all
Did you
right?
hear that? 90
But-
Kokoro. Did they bomb me that time?
No, they never born you. I'm not sure that your parents don't meet. No, but at that time, it was not all sophisticated as it
Yeah,
was
it
now
was
because-
still coming
Yeah,
up.
it was still coming up. And the virtual reality itself is made up of 3 components:
True.
the hardware, the trackability, and the interactivity.
Okay, let's break that down.
No.
I think hardware is the
The headset,
the
they
gear
wear.
that you see them wear, and that
Yeah.
those two things. What did you?
No, those sensors, they are the interactivity.
Oh, it's not.
They
It's not.
help you.
It's not a hardware.
It's also a hardware, but I don't know why they made it the interactive software,
Okay.
though. But it's actually the one that regulates the interaction in
Okay,
the
so
VR space.
let's start from the hardware, the headset.
Okay. Now the headset, the hardware, the one you wear,
Yeah.
it changes the vision of your eyes. It sends you into the VR space. It
I
immerses
think
you.
it's the one that has the screen. It has the
have like a
screen.
glass, yeah.
So
you
inside
wear.
you see like 2 round things because you have 2 eyes.
Yeah, 2 eyes. Like a
So
vision
the
sensor.
screen, the virtual screen is in the headset.
Yeah, so you get into that, and then now being in the space is one thing, but you also have to
Interact.
move, interact with it.
Yeah.
Now, all right. So the trackability is the one that allows you to like react to objects in the
Move.
environment. Yeah.
If you're playing a game and you're supposed to be shooting somebody, you see those things you hold in your hand. That's what helps you to do the action, to interact with the environment. Today I'm not speaking English.
It's trackability now.
Hey, Stephanie, I've scattered everything.
No,
okay,
relax.
wait, let me allow the professor to explain this thing to us very well. Okay, trackability.
Now, the trackability allows you to experience the objects in that environment.
What do you mean by experience the object? Am I supposed to touch it? Am I supposed to rub it? What am I supposed to do?
They're not really rubbed. Now in a virtual environment, and depending on what actually happens in the virtual environment, so there could be objects. Okay, so now maybe you're playing a game.
Yes.
And there's maybe a mountain or something you're jumping down.
Jump.
So all those objects, the way you move, touch those objects, react to the objects, because there are some 3D environment that...
The way you react when they shoot you, the way you die, is it part of it?
You're not dying. You're not
the way you fall down when they shoot you in the game.
Well, I have not actually experienced
VR. You have not experienced VR. So we're together in this.
We'll go after the show now. Somebody will sponsor us.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But however, that's just what it's all about.
So what about the third component that makes up VR?
The interactivity.
Okay, that's what I was trying to explain.
Yeah, that's what you were trying. That's what you were mixing up with the trackability.
Okay, so trackability is different from the interactability.
The interactivity is, the experience. Interactivity.
English, interactivity.
Yeah, just like interaction, there are some games that you play and then when they shoot you, you might feel it.
Like I'll feel it real life.
Yeah, you feel it, but it's not as if you die. You're still alive. You're still alive.
I think that I've done VR before.
Where did you do
it? It was in one of those gaming places, and then we went inside chair.
Yes.
Yeah, and you were climbing one thing, then snake will come out, want to bite you, then water will pour on you, the chair will shake.
Exactly.
Is that part of it?
Interaction. Yeah, that's the
interaction. You see, I've left it behind. I've experienced it.
I'll go after the show.
Okay, guys, let's talk. Enough of all the talk.
Yeah.
We're gonna watch a video, and you're going to see a brief summary of what VR is all about and how you can use it and where it's going to. And when we come back, we'll pick up the conversation from there. We'll be right back.
On this episode of The Donut Shop, what is virtual reality? Virtual reality is a technology that allows you to be anyone, do anything, or go anywhere you can possibly imagine. It's a digital technology that allows you to step inside of a piece of content, inside of a video game, or be part of a film. A lot of times VR is also grouped with augmented reality or AR and 360 video. Those are a little bit different, and we'll talk about those in more detail later, but today we're going to stay focused on virtual reality. There's 3 key components that are required to create a good VR experience. You need the hardware, you need to have trackability, which we'll talk about in a second, and also interactivity. The hardware part's pretty straightforward. You need a VR headset. Most VR headsets have 2 lenses, because we have 2 eyes, and a digital screen inside. The second part is that trackability. So you have to be able to move around in a VR experience, and that really is what makes it immersive compared to a video game or a film. On one side note there, real quick, early VR headsets had delay in the trackability of the headset, which caused nausea. So if you haven't tried VR in a while, or the first time you tried it made you sick, definitely recommend you give it a try again, because things have changed. All right, so the third component is interactivity. So using controllers or even your hands in some fancier systems, you actually have the ability to do things inside of a VR experience. That interactivity is key to helping create that presence and that sense of immersion inside of the VR experience. So where did VR get started? VR has been around since the 1960s, believe it or not. People have been working on this technology for a really long time. However, it wasn't until 2015 when Facebook bought a little company called Oculus, and that is really what pushed this technology into the public domain. However, Just in the last 2 or 3 years, the technology has improved massively. You don't need a big heavy-duty $2,000 computer anymore or hang a bunch of crazy sensors around your room. All you need is a headset, a couple of controllers, and plenty of time to lose yourself in the amazing experiences that are available on these headsets. What are some good use cases for this technology? The first one that most people think about is gaming. Step inside of a video game is a pretty cool thing to do. Another great use case for this stuff, where we're seeing it save hundreds of thousands of dollars in the real world, is training and simulation. UPS is using this technology to train their drivers. The military has been using this for years to train soldiers and pilots and the like. So training and simulation, great use cases for this technology. It's also has huge benefits as a sales and marketing tool. Let's say you're an architect and you want to show someone what the inside of your new building looks like. Well, that's hard to do until you actually build the building. With VR, you can now do that. Another great use case for this technology is around the travel, meditation, and also in the healthcare space. So we're seeing this technology used to help diagnose concussions. Let's say you sit in traffic for an hour, you get to work, you're all stressed out. Hey man, pop on your VR headset and go sit on the beach for a few minutes and breathe. You'll have a much better day. So that's it for this episode. Be sure to leave any comments or questions below. We'll get those answered for you. Follow along so you can stay up to date on all the latest and greatest in the virtual and augmented reality industry. And of course, stay hungry.
Welcome back, guys. That video was a wow moment for me. It was, knowing that virtual reality has been existing since the 1960s and did not gain prominence till 2015 is like, for me, it's wow. How long does it take for you to work on something and keep working at it until it gains the attention of people? And that's what technology is all about. It's evolving. It keeps evolving over time. Now, if you've been following us on tech news, like I was saying earlier, you will see that we have broad conversations about what Facebook is planning to do with the VR technology. I know that right now, currently, a lot of industries have, gotten into the vibe of VR. It's no longer just for gaming. In case you think that it's for gaming, you're old school.
The funny thing is, these industries have actually even been using VR for quite a while. It's just that when gaming became a real big thing, so people were now, oh, there's something like virtual reality. Because the military, they use it to train their fighters.
I think that most people are just using simulations mostly, but right now they've been able to combine VR along with the normal simulation. Let's say, for example,
putting them inside it.
Yeah, for example, as a pilot, you have these aircraft simulations that they allow them to use for training in terms of emergency landing and all those things. But right now, imagine that you're now instead of just that simulator,
you're now inside the plane.
You're inside the plane
flying.
now using a VR, like you're flying the plane, gone. Everything is happening there. So you see that advanced the training for a lot of these industries: engineering, architecture, military. No longer going to, before, in the days before, you have like training grounds where you go to.
People go to, and
these days, they don't do all those things. You want to learn how to fix wire, to connect cable, VR.
Can you just via VR? Even when you want to relax on the beach and you don't have money, you can.
Now you can even go to space.
In your
you don't have money to follow Elon Musk. Just go and wear VR. You sit there and you'll be seeing everything happening in space. You'll be feeling it.
And you interact with it.
With the environment. So that's where VR is going to, and it's going to blow up massively in the future. I think that I was saying I saw somewhere where advertising and all is going to be going to VR as well. Like VR will soon become TV. People no longer want to be watching TV shows. They want to be in the show. So it's going massive. And if you're out there, you're wondering, how can I go into this? I've always known VR to be for gaming. Musa, what do you think is out there for people that are thinking of going into the VR industry?
They're actually beautiful professions out there, and some of which people already do,
Yeah.
like UI UX designers,
Yes.
software engineers,
Yes.
developers
Developers and all.
content
Designers.
producers, yeah,
Content. That's true. Who used to
'Cause-
write the story? Who is writing the
yeah,
conversation?
all of those things.
Who is writing the drama that is happening? And the thing is, I feel like Nigerians, we don't appreciate what do they call it now? Specialization.
What we generally
Just be
do
generalist.
everything.
They work. The way the world is going, everybody, you need to narrow down. So if you're a developer out there, it's not enough for you to developing everything.
Or
And
just develop websites.
no, like like everybody's doing that. What are you doing? So what you could do for yourself is to narrow yourself and specialize in some of these industries that we have been mentioning over the last couple of episodes we've had on Tech Gist. Find a niche that is not yet open to the African markets and
Begin to develop
push yourself,
there. Yeah.
push yourself out there. Content writers, so they used to go and just write
blog
posts
or articles.
or you will try and write book. There's more out there. There is more out there. What else do we have aside from content writers, developers?
We have product managers.
Good. I think they need those ones are required in every field.
Yeah, or every field.
Then those that even build the hardware, you can learn to do those things. Maybe you bring a new model, a new design, you can learn to do all of those things. So there's a lot of space out there if you decide to go into the VR industry.
So,
Musa, any last words from you? I think that we're done for today.
Well, not much. I just had an interesting conversation, and I'm itching to see what people who have had experiences share in the comments.
Yeah, I would really like to
read
read your comments on next week. I want to see what happened.
I watched a video on WhatsApp.
Okay.
The guy was literally playing a game, but man.
And he was using VR.
Yeah, he was wearing the headset. Omo, you need to see the way this guy.
He
the guy
was
almost
kicking.
broke the TV. It was so real that he felt he was going to die.
Oh my god.
So
and that's what VR does.
man,
I think I saw one. The lady was screaming. She was
shouting.
They had to remove the thing from her so that she doesn't die.
I was like, I'm not doing it. But
the experience is amazing. I think I want what I experienced earlier was very childish. I want to go for the game
real one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then I'll video myself. Then I will share with you people so that you will see what it is all
Guys,
about.
hold her to her words. She's going to go to have a VR experience. She's going to video herself and share it with you all. Don't
laugh at me, Don't laugh at me.
We'll be looking forward. I myself want to see what you would look like, when you're shouting.
So, Musa, I have a game for you today. Today, you will not go scot-free.
Really?
Yes, you will not go scot-free.
You have told me now.
I don't need to tell you anything. It's very simple anyways. You know me now, I'm a nice person. I'm very nice. Why are you looking at me like...
I'm listening. If it's not something I can handle, I'll just come down and start doing.
Yeah, you have to come down and do it.
I'll start doing.
And start going. You cannot, so it's not allowed. You have to finish what you started.
Oh yeah, no. Ask.
It's a very simple thing. All I'm asking you to do.
But you said it's a game. Why are you not asking me?
You're going to spell your name backwards. We've done this, yes. And you have just 5 seconds. This one is not 10 I'm giving you, is 5. 5 seconds.
Okay.
Your time starts now.
Leunamamme.
There's an E at
I did now.
There's a last E.
Leunamamme. That's my name,
There's
Emmanuel.
spell it correct.
Emmanuel, Emmanuel. Come on, it's my name. You think it's Stephanie? I want you.
Okay.
Oh my god. You're supposed to give me a gift.
You're too proud.
You're supposed to give me a
Which
gift.
Which gives me gifts?
Yes, now. Take me to VR experience.
Yeah. Alright guys, it's been amazing being here with you guys on the show, but it's time for us to go. We are anticipating to see your comments. Please share this video and get your friends to like, watch and subscribe to the DABA TV channel. Till we come your way, same time, same channel. Bye for now.